Alright, welcome back. This is M-Dog. And this one will just have to do. I don't know if this is any big. It's probably not very big at all. Hopefully it's a sturgeon, Russian sturgeon, not a stellet. Oh, maybe we have two fish to show you. So this spot at 51.85 has just been really, really slow. But we've caught a few. 13.7. I think that's our second largest, unfortunately. And we are catching them on rhino beetle and mole cricket. Actually, the mole cricket has been a much more active bite rate. I'll show you what we've caught here in a second. We're at 15-meter clip. We've had a few big head carp, mostly Russian sturgeon, and a couple of stellet sturgeon. So not that many fish, honestly. And look, we've been here over 2 hours. 3 big heads, all relatively small. Russian sturgeon with 15 our largest. So, I mean, we're doing okay. They're worth decent experience in silver, even at this size, but we just haven't hit that really nice one yet. Stellets, especially at this size, these aren't worth anything. I don't think stellets are worth that much anyway. But if you look at what we've caught, mole cricket, rhino beetle, mole cricket, rhino beetle, rhino beetle, mole cricket, mole cricket, rhino beetle, rhino beetle, mole cricket, rhino beetle. Are all the big heads right? Nope. There's one on mole cricket, mole cricket, mole cricket, rhino beetle. So pretty close to 50-50. But the thing is, we've got rhino beetle on two lines. And it's almost 50-50 with mole cricket. So we should be using 3 mole crickets. The reason why I haven't, though, is because I have more rhino beetles and more chafers than I do mole crickets. So it looked like rhino beetles were going to be a good option here. Turns out it's just too slow. Now, folks have caught some trophy sturgeon here. So, you know, if you're really wanting to go after a big fish, catch a nice sturgeon, I'm not saying it's the worst spot ever. This is kind of how most of the time, for me at least, sturgeon spots feel, right? A little slow. Helps to be doing something else while you're fishing for them. And if we don't have another one soon here, I will go ahead and shut this down. But because it's going to get, once it's overnight, it's just pretty slow. Even more slow than other times. Middle of the day is really slow too, actually. But morning and evening, you know, we typically see a couple fish. It's been slow. It's been a sturgeon spot, right? Let's reposition this one. One thing I've been trying to do is like cast them all just slightly further left than I had them. All right, let me show you what is on the in the PVA. I'm also playing Fisher Online right now, which is that slight beeping you're probably hearing. Oh, now it's not so slight. Maybe we'll grab that fish real quick just so we can turn it off. But this is what's in the PVA I'm using. Pretty standard PVA. We are using 4.0 hooks, so maybe that affects the bite rate a little bit. But, I mean, shouldn't too much. When you're going for sturgeon, it's not uncommon to go for the really big hooks. You can do 1.0s or 2.0s, but a lot of people just sit on 4.0 hooks. Obviously, really big line. No leader necessary with these guys. At least I don't typically use them. You want to have all the strength you can. So yeah, that's 51.85. We're down here at C6. Again, a pretty common spot here. I mean, I don't fish for sturgeon that often, and even I have fished this spot before, you know. So this is not an unusual spot for sturgeon. One of, half a dozen, maybe up to 10 spots that are fairly common popping up for sturgeon. And some people are catching catfish here too. And I don't know if that's just been a, luck of the draw thing. I just haven't hit any catfish. I don't think people are switching to spinning gear or anything at night. I think they just randomly are coming in sometimes in the overnight. But this will be my 3rd overnight sitting here, and at least so far, I haven't seen a single one. So I'll probably sit here to overnight and through one more morning, And then after that, I'm going to just be done. It's just too slow. It's okay because I'm doing other things, but I'd rather go maybe sit on a carp spot and try to hit a really big carp. Something like that for the rest of the night. So I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, 5185, 15 meter clip, mole crickets, and rhino beetles. That's the PVA I'm using. Definitely are sturgeon in the water. But for whatever reason, I just haven't been able to hit a big one yet. And after 2+ hours, I don't know that I have, maybe I've got 30, 40 more minutes of patience left, and then I'm going to go catch some carp, I think. So, all right, folks. Well, let me know if you've gone for sturgeon lately. This is my second or third video recently here at Tuba. The pond has been really good on buffalo, and some nice trophy wild carps coming out recently at the pond as well. And then fishing here. I'd also love to do some float fishing here at Tuba at some point. I haven't done that in a while, and it's pretty fun catching some of the small, valuable float fish when a good spot pops up. So I'm going to keep an eye open for that. But yeah, besides that, that's Akhtuba going for sturgeon, breaking out the Vengas. I don't have the, TI's feeder rods yet. I don't know that I'm gonna get them. Just depends on kind of how much I play, how much silver I make, and how long until more equipment comes out in the game. But that would be nice. I mean, I'm using the Avalon and the Sage and the Avalon, which is fine, but it's a little less optimal, I think, than, going for sturgeon on the big stuff. But anyway, all right. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Working on maybe a couple more videos tonight. We'll see how it goes. But as always, I appreciate the support. Tight lines, and I will see you soon. Peace out.